Okay, so this is a project to show the experiences people had during the time 1975 until now. The first question is, do you think the inequality of women have changed for the better or for the worse, and why?
Inequality still exists for women. It's certainly gotten better, like I think everything has, but it's still there. But it certainly has gotten better.
How would you have adapted to the world if there was still inequality of women?
There still is inequality for women, so I'm adapting. I guess it's an everyday thing. Specifically, if it's about like car stuff, if I have to get a car repair, for example, I take my husband, or I ask him to do it because I've been taken advantage of in like the dealer or the mechanic shop kind of thing. I don't feel it anywhere else. I don't feel like I get paid differently than Mr. Slafer, as an example, because I'm a female. So I don't see anywhere else, just services that I need for my car.
Have you witnessed inequality or bad treatment with women today?
On the news every night. I not to be political, so I won't say names, but the objectification of women as objects who can be grabbed at will, and now that that's been normalized and it's okay for people who lead to say and do that, it's kind of taken us backward. So I see it every day if I read the news.
What would you do if a law prohibited you from voting and working?
From both of those? What could you do? Then I would have to rely on the man in the house. What would I do? Try to move, but most women in those situations don't have the financial resources to move or go to a different country or a different lifestyle, so I would be stuck.
Would you let that stop you from working, or would you push towards a better life?
It depends on the level of threat I felt. If I felt like I was going to be attacked or harassed or shot, like Taliban, for example, if I left the house to work, I think I would stay in the house. I don't know that I would risk my life. Like, I'm not courageous like Malala. So yeah, I don't know. I've never been in that situation. That's a great question.
Would you rather stay home and not be able to work for what you want to do, or go to work and be discriminated for your gender?
I'll go to work. I mean, if I have to eat, you put up with stuff. Like if you have to pay bills, a light bill, and then you have to make a living. And I feel like that happens for sure. I mean, there are even some things that are said that are inappropriate at a school system, like in meetings, or things that are like, oh, well, you're a female, of course you're upset. Or I mean, so that kind of discrimination does still happen, but I'm still going to go to my job to pay bills.
Well, that's it. Thank
Okay,
you.
you're welcome.
Thank you.